Welcome back to the Reality Club. We're back for another episode about Dancing with the Stars. We thought we were done. You might have thought we were done.
Okay, it's not only Dancing with the Stars, though.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I guess so. I don't know why I felt like this episode was going to be so different.
Dancing with the Stars ended 1 week ago today, the finale. We had our winner, Robert, and we thought not much more else to talk about, but a lot happened this week, actually. We had Whitney and Mark go and call her daddy and do their freestyle. We had a holiday special last night with our Dancing with the Stars pros. And also, we never got to talk about our dream season 35 cast because our finale episode went a little long.
Yes. So, well, I guess getting into it.
Yeah.
I think it was the day after the finale or 2 days after.
1 day after, yeah.
Was it the next day?
It was the next day.
So the next day we had in the evening the Call Her Daddy episode, which aired with both Whitney Levitt and Mark Ballas.
Yes.
Which I didn't know until I think that day that they were going to be doing an episode like that.
I don't know when they started promoting it, but
yeah.
See, I feel like there was a lot of mixed feelings online about them doing that episode, or performing their freestyle, maybe I should say, because I feel like half the internet, after they got eliminated, were in the comments begging them to do their freestyle, because for a lot of people who liked Whitney and Mark, it wasn't even about them winning the show. I don't think anyone thought she would ever win the show. Yeah. But people just wanted to see their freestyle because they're so fun to watch. They're so creative that I feel like people just wanted to see the freestyle.
See, and even leading up into it, like that full day, I'd say I thought most of the internet was on the same side of wanting to see it. I didn't know there were still people that were like hating about it, being like, oh, I think it's really dramatic that they're going off and doing this. Oh, just let the show come to an end.
Yeah.
Which I was not on that side of it.
I think
I was ecstatic. I was so excited.
I was excited too.
Yeah.
I think the main criticism was like they did it 24 hours after the finale, and they're like, oh, you should have let Robert have more of his moment, or like they should have done it later. But I disagree, because at the end of the day, like, Robert won the mirror ball. He's going to be the champion for a full year. And I think them releasing it, like, even today, it would have felt so not relevant.
It would have been weird, yeah.
Yeah. I think they had to release it right away. And I don't think it took away at all from the actual show.
Once they announce a winner, it's like they announce it and then everything's done. That's it.
Yeah.
It's not like that drags on after.
It's not like they have a parade for the winners.
No,
like
even like the episode of the finale, they announce the winner and then immediately the episode's over. So it's I don't agree with people being frustrated about it.
I don't think it took away at all.
I think it was impeccable timing.
Yeah.
It was exactly what I needed from my withdrawals the day before.
I also think what was the most surprising to me, I wasn't surprised that she went on Call Her Daddy. And I wasn't surprised that she was doing the freestyle because so many people were asking for it. Yep. But I was really surprised that it was a collaboration with Dancing with the Stars. So it wasn't just a Call Her Daddy episode. It was a collaboration with
ABC.
Yeah, with ABC. So like they were like teaming it, which to me was really interesting because that
actually makes a lot of sense, because I was wondering, it seemed like Julianne Hough she kept hinting at it and kept saying, like, she posted, I think, a photo with Whitney and was like, I'm really excited to see you on Call Her Daddy tomorrow night. So I think seeing that first, I was kind of like, weird how Julianne, the day of the finale or the day after, whatever, is posting about this. But that makes a lot more sense now.
I'm curious because I feel like they've never... isn't the first time that we've seen someone do a freestyle after. Yeah. But it is, I think, the first time that we're seeing ABC collaborate. So, like, people are saying, oh, the show's over, you don't need to do that anymore. But, like, Dancing with the Stars was part of this collaboration. Like, they were clearly encouraging it and wanted to publicly be a part of them talking. I mean, obviously we saw the freestyle, but we also got a full interview with both of them prior to their freestyle. And I think ABC and Dancing with the Stars wanted to be a part of that because they knew the types of conversations that they were going to be having, and I think they were super important conversations to be having. And to me, that is like showing a little bit that Dancing with the Stars is like not super supportive of all the online hate that's been happening this year.
That's actually a good point. It really put them on one side of everything that was going on, which I think was the best option for them to do as ABC.
Yeah, and I think like that, honestly, that whole conversation is like, I'm curious about what Dancing with the Stars is going to do going forward with the show, because obviously with the show being the biggest it's ever been, you're going to get the most haters you're ever going to see. It's also the most online the show has ever been. Like the show's super, like half of the show now is literally on TikTok. If you're not on TikTok, you're quite literally missing half of the show.
Yeah.
Which is pretty insane because a lot of people aren't on TikTok.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Was this one of the first years that they were doing TikTok lives during?
I think it's the first year.
Yeah.
So part of me is like, I almost wish that they were less active on TikTok to kind of take away some of that online hate, because I feel like most of it's coming from TikTok. Not all of it.
I think a good percentage.
But I think a lot of it is. And it's tough because I get from the show and the network perspective, of course you're going to like eat up all the online attention because it's literally growing your show beyond whatever it's ever been before.
Yeah.
But is there like a price you're going to pay for getting all of these new people and all these new voices into your show at the same time? I was thinking about that. I'm like, I would love to like sit down and like talk about how TikTok is affecting Dancing with the Stars in like a full conversation one day. Cause like, I think part of it is great, but I also think it can destroy the show at the same time, because I think like even looking back on like Love Island blew up last year and everyone loved it. And then this past season, it was like the most toxic thing I've ever seen. And I don't know if I ever want to watch it again.
Well, and I think going back to the interview with Mark and Whitney, that was even something he was calling out, was he had never experienced hate like that before.
Yeah.
From the online worlds. And no, it really is destroying reality TV, I'd say.
Yeah.
TikTok, people just being too comfortable like with the bullying and with spreading those comments and thoughts and everything.
And at the end of the day, it is a competition show and you're allowed to have your opinions on whether if you like a dancer or you don't like a dancer or you liked their dance. They even said it in their interview. They're like, just tell me you don't like the dance.
Yeah.
They sign up for that type of criticism. They're quite literally putting out art, and like any type of art, I think Mark said, like, is going to be critiqued. It's going to, like, people have different tastes, like, and he actually enjoys people like giving him criticism because he learns, and like that is fine. Like if you're like, I don't like them as dancers, that is fine. But it's just the personal attacks on people is where it's getting kind of, that whole interview, I'm like, I feel awful for them.
Yeah. I feel like it's essentially ruining reality TV.
Yeah, not even just,
like,
me too.
And it seems like every single reality TV show we watch now is
getting ruined.
It's getting ruined.
I know.
Tainted. Like, and TikTok is the culprit, it seems.
I know. It's super interesting too, because like, this is really kind of off topic, but like reality TV, I'm like, it used to be my like comfort place because it's so unserious and like it's not real life. No matter how much people want reality TV to like, these people are all personalities. Like, yes, that's who they are. They're not playing a character, but like they are all personalities on a TV show. And so at the end of the day, it's funny. It's supposed to be like lighthearted and not serious because it's actually not real. Yeah. Like it is, but it isn't. And so it's like people are taking it way too seriously though. They're acting like these people who are like dancing like they need to be the perfect person. They can't make any mistakes. They have to be, I don't know. It makes me upset. Like, because half of these people that are like making comments about the people on TV, I'm like, if people dug into you, I'm sure there's 10 things you could be canceled for. Like, I don't know.
I'm also kind of surprised that Dancing with the Stars themselves didn't really
say anything
about it, because it was happening the whole season. It's
I
not
know.
like it just happened right at the end. Like, it definitely got worse right at the end, but it was happening the whole time, and all they kept talking about was how they hit record number votes.
I know. That's kind of off-putting for me a little bit.
It is, because it's like, okay, on one hand there's that, which is super great for this TV show, but at what cost?
Yeah, I know.
Because look at all the people getting bullied in the process.
Well, even think of someone like Jan, who it was his first season, and he got so heavily bullied for like not being a good enough pro or not having enough technical dancing or whatever. People were finding 100 things to bully him about, and I'm like, he's probably never going to come back. Like, he probably had the worst experience of all.
Well, yeah, and I don't blame him, because it doesn't even seem like Dancing with the Stars, the place that he's hired by, was sticking up for him.
I know.
And maybe they were behind the scenes, sure, but like, as viewers, as the people seeing all the negative, it would be nice to see them stick up for.
I agree. I think publicly I would love to see Dancing with the Stars like make some type of statement.
Yeah.
Or going into next year, like, do something. I hope all of these people have paid therapists through Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Like, they better be paying for like their therapy, honestly, because I couldn't even imagine.
No, and that was one thing that during Love Island they did identify during.
Yeah.
Was all like the harassment and the bullying happening during it, like with people voting.
Yeah, they had like little screens being like.
Yeah. So like, they at least, and I'm not comparing, but like, reality shows do see it, obviously, and it's just nice to see some at least acknowledge it. Like, I know acknowledging it doesn't necessarily make the biggest difference, but like, as a viewer, it does for me.
Yeah, I agree. And that's why I think them collaborating with this podcast and like openly being like, we are a part of this podcast that's talking about their experience with online bullying this season, was a step to me being like, we support them.
Yeah.
Like, we're on their team. Like, you know what I mean? So that I appreciated.
Yeah. And I think that also helped Whitney and Mark. I don't know. I think doing this podcast just really helped with, obviously, like, if you're a Whitney hater, it probably didn't help.
No.
But for the people that like were kind of on the line a bit, I think it did really help them see a different side of the two of them. And even as a Whitney fan, watching this made me appreciate her a lot more.
This was the most I got to know her.
Yeah.
Because I feel like even people were saying this year, like, there wasn't a lot in their packages because they were almost relying on TikTok or online social media presence to be like where people got to know the stars instead of the actual show.
Yeah, true.
And I noticed
the content out.
Yeah, because I remember packages used to be so much longer. Like, we got to know so much more in those like pre-dance packages, and now we see like literally nothing. We see them like stumble one time, and so I think that's a whole other conversation we can talk about. But like, we didn't really get to know them that well on the show unless you were following them online. It's almost like it felt like it was their second job to. They had to do TikTok. They had to do social media to succeed.
Yeah.
Instead of just being able to gain people's love through the show, they had to like do something offline too.
Well, and I agree, because the only people that I would continuously see on TikTok were the people that stayed on for, I'd say, like, most of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, Andy and Emma, I will say, I think their TikToks really carried them through.
100%.
They were the only people that I would see every week, but I was like happy to see their videos every week.
Yeah, no, they really killed the TikTok game. Yeah. But anyway, we got to know them a little bit more on Call Her Daddy, and then we got to see their freestyle. And like, it was I guess the plot of really their freestyle was kind of surrounded on like the online bullying. Yeah. It was like their kind of take on like what it did to them, or like what, I don't even know how to explain it.
It told a story.
I
feel like Mark is really good at telling stories through his dances.
100%.
So that was really awesome to see. I think they mentioned that they only had like 2 or 3 days.
Well, the thing is,
I don't know how accurate that is.
There's so many people talking about how like they're comparing it to the freestyles on the show, and I'm like, it's not even supposed to be that. This was never, they never released this to be like, look, ours is better than theirs. Yeah. It literally was just them having a last opportunity to like, I'm sure that wasn't even really the full dance that they were planning on doing, honestly.
No.
Like,
I think I saw her say somewhere, and once again, I don't know if this is true, but that this wasn't going to be their freestyle if they were in the final. Like, this was literally just like, that was created after
to tell
their story.
Exactly. And so people were being like, oh, it wouldn't have been as good because like there was different cuts and there was this, and I'm like, yeah, but of course it wasn't going to be like that. Of course
That's not the point.
there wasn't. If they wanted to like showcase what it would have been in one take, they would have just done one take.
Yeah.
They were just trying to create good art, and like it doesn't even matter because no one's scoring them. They're not winning. Like it was just supposed to be entertaining.
And they did it for us.
Yeah, they did it for
Like,
us to be entertained.
I genuinely don't think they would have just done this because
Yeah.
they did it because
People were
it's what the
asking.
people wanted.
Yeah. So anyway, it's just kind of funny like hearing people be like, "Well, it wouldn't have been as good," and like I'm like, "It's over. It's over." They just they were just giving some people what they were asking for. It was never supposed to be a comparison. It wasn't. It was just supposed to be art that they created together one last time. Like,
Yep.
So I enjoyed watching it. I'm glad they got to do it, and I'm happy on the timing because like it's kind of in the past. Like the show's over, and we all could move on with our lives. Like Whitney's moving on to Chicago.
Whitney made 2 big announcements at the end of the podcast. Her first, booking a movie, which we haven't got any more details on that one.
No.
So unclear when, what, where on that.
Yeah.
And then her second one, she was actually just able to announce
Roxy.
yesterday. Yesterday was
Monday.
right?
2 days ago.
Why does it feel like a Tuesday? It's throwing me off.
About 10 times today, Lauren's thought it's Tuesday. It's Wednesday.
Yes. So Monday, she was able to make her announcement. With her being Roxy in Chicago, which I've never seen Chicago, nor do I know much about it.
Just another musical Lauren has not seen. Just another day in our life. No, I love Chicago.
Have you seen the musical?
Of course I've seen the musical.
Don't act like everyone has seen Chicago, okay?
Okay, not everyone's seen Chicago, but it's a really iconic musical. It's not some small musical.
I know that. I do know that.
But yeah. I mean, good for her. I think she's on for like, she's not even on that long. I think she's on like maybe 2 months or like a month and a half or something. Yeah. So good for her.
I'm excited for her.
Yeah.
I feel like we knew, or like, we kind of talked about Whitney's a star. Like,
yeah.
I feel like we all knew deep down she was going to gain something from this experience. And
her shows are selling out. So.
Oh, dude, that does not surprise me one bit.
Yeah. Ariana did Chicago too. You know that, right? Yeah.
Well, I kept seeing Ariana commenting on
her posts,
on Whitney's post, and then commenting on a couple Chicago posts too.
Yeah.
And she actually commented on one like a couple months back, saying Whitney would be perfect as Roxy.
I think she'll be perfect. If you've seen Chicago, you would also agree.
Okay, I love.
Maybe
Ariana.
we should watch that too, but we still haven't gotten to Wicked. So
yeah, true.
But anyway, good for her.
Is it something you can? Is it based off a movie? Is there a movie?
It's a musical. It's not based off a movie.
But Wizard of Oz has a movie, and it's also a musical.
Yeah, I actually don't think there's I don't know if there's a Chicago movie. I should know that. I don't think there is, but I could definitely be wrong. Don't come for me.
Was the song...
I saw it live as a musical.
when they did the team dances, and it was
You
Team
had
Cool,
it coming.
Team Chicago?
You had it coming.
No.
That's not it.
Oh, okay.
But they did
Are you sure?
Yes. They did do a Chicago song, though.
What song?
Their Argentine tango.
That was a Chicago song?
Yeah, the one that she was like flipping around him. That was a Chicago song.
Oh my god, this whole time I thought their Hamilton dance was Chicago.
I'm so sorry for all our musical theater watchers.
I'm so sorry. Because I remember her saying as a hint in the podcast,
yeah, because they did a Chicago song.
Yeah, I thought it was the Hamilton dance. I was like, oh, that was based off a play. Okay.
My deepest apologies to anyone that is a musical theater
moving
person.
On from that.
Moving on, anyway.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Congrats,
Whitney.
Yeah, excited for you, supporting you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I guess next we're going to talk about the Dancing with the Stars Christmas special.
Yeah.
Just a brief thing. I'm wearing a Christmas sweater for it.
I'm wearing green. I have a festive pillow beside me.
So, like, what did you think? Like, I honestly didn't realize it was coming out yesterday until yesterday. I was excited to, like, have another episode after the finale because I was like, what am I going to do on Tuesday now?
Yeah. And
there was another episode. I thought it was fun to, like, just have an episode with mainly pros. because we got to like see them dance a little bit more, see them talk a little bit more,
Yeah.
and like especially because there's so many new viewers, I'm sure a lot of people like it's nice to get to know the pros a bit more. But yeah, overall I think it was like cute. It was fun. There was some good dance. It was a nice holiday vibe.
Yeah, it was cute. I honestly wish it was a little longer.
Me too.
I wish they still did like a 2-hour episode, especially because they had breaks still. I fucking hate those breaks.
It's ads. It's commercial breaks.
Yeah, commercial breaks.
It is commercial breaks.
Where you don't see a commercial.
Well, I mean, in Canada we don't see a commercial,
Yeah.
but in the real,
Anyways,
in the States they have commercials, and that's where they make their money off the ads.
Okay, but there's commercials every 3 minutes, so we pretty much watched a 30-minute episode.
I was kind of confused on like if it obviously wasn't live, but I was trying to.
Did you notice that I think every single dance that they showed was pre-recorded?
So it was, some of them were older dances from years ago.
Most.
I'd say like 50%.
I didn't realize until, well, obviously the one with Riley was
they had the one with Val and Jenna and Rome.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Jenna marking her territory right at the beginning. I thought that was so funny. I was actually going to text you right away and be like, of course she's kissing him right now before their dance. Yeah, that was really cute.
That was cute. And Rome just sitting there with his little lollipop.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's so... And also I just realized I learned some new lyrics, and I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
I think they switched the lyrics.
Okay. I was like, I've never heard that lyric before. But I don't know. That was cute. Like, Val and Jenna dancing together, they're great. They have so much chemistry when they dance.
Oh, they're married, so yeah. I wonder if they like get rehearsal time like at the studio, or if they're just like
dancing in their kitchen.
Like this weekend while you guys are home, like could you guys just rehearse this dance?
Yeah, I felt like it's because they had like an audience there, so like clearly they filmed it with the audience, but it kind of gave like, it was, when they were filming it was kind of live filming and also like cutting here and there. Also, I noticed there was like some celebrities in the audience from like the current season that were still in the show that were there. Like there was Danielle was there. Elaine was there. I think Jen I saw.
Oh yeah, Jen was there.
I think some of them had been eliminated by then, but not all of them. Like
What
Elaine obviously wasn't.
Eliminated by then. When was this filmed?
This was filmed I think like a month ago.
How do you know that?
Because I watched one of Alex's vlogs and she said, "Oh, I had to rehearse alone today because Val was doing a Christmas special."
Oh, that was this Christmas special.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that was at least like a few weeks before the finale.
So what was live about last night?
Nothing. It wasn't live
then
at all.
Why did we still have commercial breaks?
Because that's how they get their money.
That's outrageous. I honestly wasn't cluing in too much
because you can watch it probably live. It's like Dancing with the Stars. It's live, like they premiere it live, but then you can just watch it later too.
Okay.
Right? Same thing.
I hate that.
I just wanted to watch it live for the experience, to pretend I was watching it live. Like, you could have just watched it later in the night.
No, I still started like 10 minutes later.
I had to catch up.
No, I just left it.
Oh.
Because I'm like,
fast forward.
I know, but like it's just all part of the experience, you know, of the Dancing with the Stars. Like just sitting there waiting.
In silence.
Commercial breaks, silence. Yeah, commercial breaks.
That's funny. But yeah, overall, I mean, we saw it was cool as like a newer viewer too, to like see some of these dances that were recorded or like that were from years ago. Like we saw the 2016 Mandy Moore dance, and like all of the pros are so young.
Okay. Okay, so no dance was live then.
No, nothing was live.
No. I mean, like, no dance was performed there.
Yes, the Jenna and Val was performed there.
Okay.
The one with Danielle and Julianne and Jenna, that one was live. There was obviously the intro. There was the ending. There was a few.
I don't think that Julianne was live.
Yes, nothing was. We need to get the word live.
When I'm saying live, I just mean like.
Yes, they were all recorded there.
Like recorded there during.
Yeah, they were
in front of the audience.
Yeah, they were. Yes, they 100% were. Because they literally went up after in the same outfits when she was saying bye. She was wearing her dance outfit that she just danced.
Okay. No. Kate, I think it was the one that Julianne and Alfonso were in. They were
that one was from like a couple years ago.
It immediately showed them doing an interview after, and I was like, how did she change that fast? That's crazy.
Yeah, no, there was some that were from different times. Yeah.
Okay. So okay. I understand now. I just was so confused when I was watching it.
Yeah, no, it was kind of like I wasn't expecting to see older stuff.
And then I'm like, what the video, like when they put Riley's dance in from like 9 years ago, I'm like, why wouldn't they just get someone to perform this there right now?
They were putting in like, I think it was kind of smart because there's a lot of new viewers this year. So like, I've never seen a lot of these dances before, right? Like, so it was cool to watch dances from the past.
I just don't get why they didn't do like live. Like they had to they're showing recorded dances.
Well, because those people aren't on the show anymore, a lot of them. Like,
but like, couldn't they have just done the dances on the stage instead of showing everyone in the audience a screen?
Well, no,
that's just what confused me.
Well, they're not
like,
gonna
what's
do.
the point of dragging all these people to this show and then
It's
being
just
like,
for...
watch these dances?
Yeah,
on
they're
TV.
just props. The audience was a prop.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, if you've watched the Christmas special, let us know. Apparently it's bothering Lauren a little.
No, it's not. I just confused. We haven't got a chance to talk about this yet. Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, I thought it was fun to watch older dances. That I liked that we are seeing older versions, because like watching some of them, it's like pros that I like would have been from like some of their first seasons. It was cool to see like Alan and Jenna, like all these like them at younger, right?
So the dance with Max, Val's brother, was that a live dance or a recorded dance?
Lauren, oh my gosh, it was recorded.
That one was recorded.
Yeah, because there was like Alan from like 10 years ago. There was Jenna from 10 years ago. There was
Whitney. I thought that was just, I wasn't cluing into like how old they looked.
I mean, they looked like babies.
Max and was like, oh my god, Val's brother's here. That's cool.
That's so funny.
And
maybe they were
expecting to see
intentionally trying to like trick people.
It worked. It worked. It confused the heck out of me.
But yeah. Anyway,
so yeah, it was a good episode.
There was a few like Pentatonics came back. We got to see. I love Pentatonics now, like literally at least Christmas time, because I think I told you I watched like a movie on Netflix that came out recently that was like with Pentatonics in it. It's like they're kind of in the plot of the movie, and like it's about like a Christmas concert.
Yep.
And like they just seem like so fun. I'd love to go to a Christmas Pentatonics concert.
Yeah, that was the first time I had ever heard or seen them perform.
Yeah.
And they were good.
They were good. Yeah.
Scott, you were great.
Yeah. I know, I guess Emma, the other performance that was quote unquote live in the time of filming this year was Emma's All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth, and it was Andy and then her and Reggie from last year, her other partner.
Okay.
And it was so funny because Ben was like, it's making Andy look like a young man here. Like a pro, because like
Reggie could barely move on
the
stage.
I
was trying to
he's so
out,
cute though, like
he is, and I recognized him, but I was like, where do I recognize him from?
Last season.
I didn't watch last season though. But I feel like they've talked about him before on this season, or like something.
Yeah, he's so cute, and like he's a huge Dancing with the Stars fan. Like when he got eliminated last year, he was like, I'm just grateful to be here. I've been watching this show for 20 years.
Aww,
and like he's
cute.
the biggest fan, so the fact that he came back for this, I'm like, my heart. Oh
That's
my gosh.
cute.
Yeah, so anyway, it was fun. I liked watching it. Yeah, it was just, it's kind of funny now though, because this kind of brings up a point that I was thinking of, is like the pros are like, obviously they've always been known through the show, like people like have their favorite stars and like follow them on social media and all of this, but I feel like now, especially now with the show booming so much, these pros are kind of becoming celebrities. Like their social media platforms are getting way bigger. They're like, and it made me think, because they're just starting now to bring on influencers as celebrities, and I'm like, at what point is the influencer the same level of a celebrity as the pro? Because like
I think this was the first year where like I know there was a lot of like pretty famous people on this season.
See, you think they're pretty famous, but then when you actually look at this, like the scale of celebrity these people were in comparison to like real celebrities, you're like, half of these people aren't celebrities.
But that's why I feel like you're right. I could compare, like, I feel like everyone's like level of how, like, their star level was like pretty at the same this year, like for the stars and the pros.
Yeah.
Like this year I'd say, well, I haven't watched in past years, so I don't know, but I'd say this year was probably the first season that kind of pushed the pros to the next level of like being famous.
No, that's what I'm saying though. I'm like, it's interesting because as the show grows and these pros get more followers and more followers. I'm like, so someone like Alex Earl, let's say she has 7 million followers on TikTok. I'm like, next year the pro could have 3 million. So like, what's separating the pro from being a celebrity or an influencer being a celebrity? Like, they're going to be the same level of a celebrity.
I think it'd be really cool if the pros did like a reality show throughout the year.
Yeah, like they're celebrities. Like, they're becoming celebrities now.
Like, just like day in their lives, like just seeing like what they do when they're not on Dancing with the Stars, like how they prep for it, just everything else.
Well, a lot of them post on TikTok, right? Or like online or Instagram. Like,
I guess that's true.
There's a lot of them that post day in their lives, and I feel like that's what I'm saying though. It's just kind of funny because like, yes, they're pros, but like they're kind of becoming a celebrity in themselves. So it's like Dancing with the Stars is like the pros are also celebrities.
That's true.
Like they're if not more relevant and have more followers than some of the people that are the stars on the show.
Well, yeah. No, you're right. Good on them.
Anyway, I just thought it was interesting. I'm like, like, at what point does the pro become more famous than the celebrity?
They're gonna have to get some pretty big stars on.
Yeah, but I was thinking
so that the pros don't seem as famous next to the star.
Yeah, the reason why I was saying that, like, some like. I don't know, this year we thought that we had a super famous cast, but we did have like obviously Robert Irwin's like a worldwide household name. So I think he was for sure the biggest star like globally on the show this year. But like you think there's like, because people like us, like we knew Dylan Efron and we knew like, I don't know, Alex Earl, like you think these are like huge names, but then when you really look at like the grand scheme of celebrities, like when I was making my list for celebrities that could be on the show, I'd be like, I'd think of someone and then I'd go and look at their following and I was like, oh wait, they're way too big for this show. And then it made everyone that was on this show this year look like tiny celebrities. Like,
wait, interesting.
Because like I made my list based off of like if it's realistic for them to be on the show. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them.
Okay.
And I'd be like, hey, this person would be so good on the show. And then I'd go look at like their Instagram following. I'd look at like to see how big they are. And then I'd look and I was like, ooh, that is like 4 times the amount of followers that the biggest person on this season has. Yep. But like they're not even that big of a name, really. Like they're a small name. So it made me feel like some of our, I don't know, I'm not trying to put out the stars, but I think it's so easy to think these people are like huge names. But like even Alex Earl, like I love Alex Earl, and I thought like I knew her name before going into this season. I never watched a video of hers, but I like had heard her name. So I was like, oh, she must be really big. But then I like went to look at her following and I'm like, oh, she has like 5 million less followers than a lot of the people that I follow that I didn't even think were that big. And I'm like, this is interesting perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah, going back and thinking about all the people on the show, I feel like Robert and like Andy would be the 2 most known people.
You think Andy?
Yeah, I think Andy. I wouldn't have thought Andy, but now I think Andy because of all the generations that know Andy.
Well, I also just
Whereas like Alex, Dylan, Jordan, those are like very.
But Jordan is huge, like, not huge, but like she was like a super popular like Olympian, right? So like I feel like she would have been more widespread than someone like Alex, because like really anyone that was like watching the Olympics or hearing about the Olympics, which is like way more widespread than just TikTok, would have heard of Jordan Childs.
See, I would have thought that more people would know Alex than Jordan.
I think Alex is very niche. That's the thing. I think she's super popular, but like she's such a niche fame in comparison to people who like would have been kind of a little bit more, and I'm not saying more or less famous, I'm just saying different exposure famous.
Yeah, well that's why I was thinking Andy, because Andy was in a lot of like TV shows, movies that like our parents would watch, but then also things that we would still watch.
Yeah, or even like the conversation that they had with like, and a lot of people online were having a conversation about like Robert and Alex, because a lot of people were saying, a lot of people on the internet think the show is rigged because Robert won, which is I think hilarious, because even though I wanted a less predictable ending, like of course Robert was gonna win. Like he is the most known person on the show by far, right?
Well,
like
you even said this in maybe our like 3rd or 4th week podcast, that on YouTube all of their videos are posted of their dances. His videos are getting like 1 to 2 million views each, whereas everyone else's are between like 2 and 300,000 maybe.
Well, people were looking at like the later end views on TikTok being like, oh, Alex had 5 million more views than him, and I'm like, but you can't you can't base votes just on views, especially on what platform, because like people on TikTok, obviously Alex is from TikTok. Most of her viewership's probably going to come on TikTok.
Yeah.
Or like even YouTube, it's like the whole Australia conversation of like people who can't watch the live show in Australia probably wanted to see his dance, so would go on YouTube the next day and watch it. So like you can't base it on views, but if you're just doing like general fame, like you can't even compare followers. Like Robert's his birth was literally on the news. Like his family has been famous for a long time.
Yeah.
His name is like famous, even if you don't know his face really. Like if someone said, "Oh, Robert Irwin," I would have been like, "Oh, I know the Irwins." Like, you know, maybe I don't know his face originally, but like everyone, not everyone, but he's friends with Prince William.
Yeah. Yeah. Most people, most generations know the Irwins.
Exactly. So anyway,
whether it was from Robert's dad Steve, whether it's from when Bindi was on the season however many years ago, like they
so there was no question there. And by the way, last episode, to make it clear, we support Robert winning.
Yes, oh my gosh.
We just like unpredictable endings, but we're very happy for him. We think he deserves to win. Like we're not haters over here, okay?
No.
We just like to be different.
It's a bit of a surprise.
No, just kidding. But anyway, speaking of like cast, I think we should just get right into like our dream cast, or maybe not even dream. I made it more like
I just put people that I'd like to see.
You put people you like to see. I think I put some people I would like to see, and then I also put people that I just would want to see, and I also tried to make it somewhat realistic.
Yeah.
Because I could be like, I want to see Ariana Grande on, but like that's never gonna happen. Like, oh, maybe her brother. I didn't think about that. Anyway, let me add one more to my list.
Actually, how many people do you have on your list?
Oh, I have a lot of people.
Really?
How many people do you have?
Like, not a lot.
Okay, I have. This is my list, which is.
I do not have many people.
Okay, I think we should say people on our list, and then we also should say who we would want them to be paired with.
Okay.
I have a long list, but I also tried to be strategic. Somewhat. Prediction. I did prediction,
Okay.
half prediction, half just like want, and would be really fun on the show.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
We can go like name back and forth.
Okay. Do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
No, who's your first?
Okay. So my first, this one is just, I'm going to start with like very obvious person.
Okay.
Because they're for sure going to be on next season. This is like, yeah, because I'm just, I've told you I'm doing like logistics here. I did
I was
math.
not thinking logistically about mine.
This is this is not someone I even know anything about.
Okay.
But I just know that she will be on the show next year. And that is The Bachelorette. Taylor Frankie Paul?
Really?
100%. So
I guess.
Bachelor and Bachelorettes not almost always, but typically we almost always in the past like 5 years have had a Bachelor or Bachelorette on the show. It's the same network. ABC's also Bachelor. So it makes sense. They always cross promote somebody.
Okay.
Taylor Frankie Paul, also from Mum Talk. They had 2 Mum Talk people on this year. And this is probably going to be like the biggest season of Bachelorette in a long time. So without any doubt in my mind, Taylor Frankie Paul will be on Dancing with the Stars next year.
Okay. I feel like, yeah, that's a more obvious one.
That's
one I would not be surprised about.
That is just like someone that is going to be on. But who would you want to see as her partner?
For Taylor Frankie Paul?
Mm-hmm. Since you know her personality, like I don't know her personality, who do you think out of the stars would be good? I actually have an idea. No. You go first.
Wait, now I'm intrigued.
I think maybe Ezra?
Like I was going to, actually, Ezra was on my mind. I feel like I'd rather see Ezra with someone more fun, though. It's not that she's not fun. I feel like Ezra needs a very specific pairing.
Do you think she would be good?
I'm trying to think
Val?
of stars right now. I don't know if I'd want her with Val.
Fair. What about...
I think she'd be, like, really flirty with Val.
So maybe she needs, like, Pasha.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that might be a good one.
Like, she just
Pasha
needs...
or, like, Alan.
Oh, I think Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alan's a good one, I think. Yeah.
I think Alan would be good. I feel like their personalities would be good together. you'd never
It wouldn't be
like
like
it wouldn't be like, oh my god, are they flirting?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So
Yeah.
like that wouldn't be something to worry about.
He's been with the Bachelorette before though, and won.
Alan?
Hannah, yeah. He was with Hannah Brown.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hannah Brown was there last night too.
Well, she wasn't there. She was pre-recorded 3 years ago, but yes. Anyway, who's your next
You're
person?
spoiling the magic. Okay. My first one is Stassi Schroeder.
Okay. That's a good one.
I'm
like
a big
that one.
Vanderpump fan.
Yeah, we definitely had to get a Vanderpump person in there.
Yeah, and like, come on, we can't. Let's do this to Sheena. I originally actually had Sheena, and I was like, oh,
No.
that she'd be awesome to watch.
No,
but I'm like,
I couldn't. I could not watch Sheena.
but I'm like, it would be so much better.
Okay, so
if it
you
wasn't Sheena.
said Stassi, which I think is a great pick.
Wait, I was actually gonna. Okay, wait, continue.
Don't hate me for saying this. Whoa, sorry, I just got a weird head spin. Anyway, I hate that I wrote this down because I am team Ariana,
Did you put Tom Sandoval?
but I did put Tom Sandoval.
Wait, so did I.
Because he was on Traitors. Listen, I watched Vanderpump. Well, I will never forgive Tom Sandoval for what he did to Ariana. See, this is tough though because Ariana, like Dancing with the Stars, was like her thing. So I
Guys,
think
no.
So I think putting him on Dancing with the Stars would be like a little slap in her face. But knowing that Dina Katz put him on Traitors changes things a little bit because clearly, like, and he was just pure entertainment.
Guys, Tom Sandoval is pure reality entertainment.
However, he was on Traitors this like past year, and we got Dylan from this year, so I feel like we'll probably get someone from Traitors this year.
From this season.
This cast, yeah. Whoever's on this cast this coming January, I think someone from Traitors will be on Dancing with the Stars.
I hope it's Rob from Love Island.
Oh, I wrote him because that was my logistical pick. I think Rob from Love Island. I love how I don't even know his last name. Rob from Love Island.
He's a snake wrangler. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, Rob from Love Island. Because you have to think of like realistically, yeah, someone has to play every character, right?
Yep.
Reality or Dancing with the Stars again is a reality show. People have characters. They fill a certain spot, and so Rob from Love Island would fill like the Dylan Efron spot.
See,
or
Rob would fill the Dylan, but he would be the Dylan that I wanted from this, which would be like the Robert Irwin of it all.
Yeah. Also, like we had like Harry Jowsey a couple years ago, right? Like so he's filling that like, I don't know, younger male presence. That's what he is. Like everyone, you know. So I wrote him down not necessarily because I want to see him. I'm not a fan or a hater. I just was looking at the cast of Traitors for this upcoming season, and I was like, who from here would be on the show? And I think Rob would probably be the person.
I'd be happy with that.
So yeah,
I'd be happy. But
Stassi,
also Tom Sandoval would be hilarious.
Also Tom Sandoval, just for the sake of pure TV entertainment.
Okay, I'd want Stassi to be with Val because Stassi is just.
But then it's just like Stassi and Alex all over.
No. But Stassi is very like awkward. Like Alex Earl was too, but I think Stassi is just. I think Val's really attractive. And I know she's married. They're both married. But I think Stassi would be like Gabby and Val.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I think she'd be like kind of goofy, kind of like.
I know. I do think you're right. I think they'd be a good partner. But I'm trying to think of someone else too. Just like.
Her and Ezra, they'd probably have a lot of fun together.
I would love her and Ezra.
Yeah, they'd have a lot of fun.
Yeah. So yeah.
Those would be my two.
Okay.
Those would be my two.
Okay.
Wait, did you see that the new season of Vanderpump comes out today?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have seen nothing about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll watch it?
I think I will later. I don't think it's something that's high on my list right now.
Like to watch every week? Because I think it's like episodes getting posted every week.
Oh. Do you want to do that? Is that what you're saying? You want to recap Vanderpump? Okay, well, let us know.
What do the people want? I'm
Yeah.
gonna be watching it either way.
Yeah, you know what? I'll look into it. I'll get back to you.
I think we just have to watch at least a couple episodes just to see what it's like.
Okay, so maybe next week you'll see us here
Chatting about
Vanderpump.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So moving on.
Okay, wait, I said Stassi, but then you I said you also brought up Tom
Tom.
and Rob.
Yeah, I think Rob is, out of all those, is the most realistic
Yeah.
person.
I didn't put Rob on my list, but I thought it, and now I like that idea.
Okay, so now we have to move on to, I literally wrote like different categories of people that we need to fill. So one, we need a retired athlete. So the obvious choice here, and the one that everyone wants.
Wait, are you about to say?
This is, okay, so hear me out though. Everyone wants Jason Kelce
Okay, yeah, that's what I wrote down too.
on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
However, I just feel like I want him on the show. I think he'd be super entertaining. But I think I'd rather see Kylie Kelce on Dancing with the Stars.
I think they both need to go on.
Do you think they could do it
and
together?
Jason needs to be paired with Jenna.
Jason and Jenna?
Val needs to be paired with Kylie.
Okay. I could see Pasha being really good for Kylie.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they'd be too perfect that I need her with someone who I wouldn't expect her to be with a little more.
Maybe Brandon?
Yeah. I like the whole, like, okay, it depends. If she's going to go on alone, sure. But I know they wouldn't go on together, but if they were to, I think that'd be so cool to see, like, husband and wife against husband and wife.
Yeah, but then they would just get, like,
They seem very competitive.
They would just get, like, the top spots again because Val and Jenna would get, like, the...
Or...
That's why I want to see Daniela and Pasha get the couple.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
Or Emma and Jason Kelce and Alan with Kylie.
Emma would be the next. Either Emma or Jenna with Jason Kelce.
I think
would be iconic.
Emma and Jason Kelce. I would pay to see that.
Emma, I think their energy together would just be perfect.
Yeah, no, I definitely, yeah, for sure. But I fear,
so far we have the same list.
I just fear that would not happen because I think he's literally too big now. Like they would have all the Taylor Swift vote. But whatever, I would like to see him win. That's why I kind of like Kylie on, because I'm like, give her the vote.
She could be cool.
Also, like, yeah, I love Kylie Kelce. She
could
funny.
Be cool. And I could see her doing well with Alan, because that kind of reminds me of Alan and
Alona.
Yeah, that kind of partnership.
Yeah.
So I think they'd end up doing really, really well together.
Yeah. So, again, those are people that, I don't know, I feel like as much as we want to see it, like, I just feel like, I don't know. Do you think because of the Taylor vote he's too big? I guess Jan has the Taylor vote, but that's a different level of connection.
I don't think it'll be too big. No.
Fair.
No.
Okay.
I think it's worth it. And I think they would get a different audience in too.
True. They would get the whole NFL watch.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Not actually, but like I do think they would get like a different, like a lot of, obviously people are watching right now. For me, I have a boyfriend and he watched because he had to.
Yeah.
I find like for boyfriends watching who have to, it'd be nice to like have, you know, someone like that.
Our recap episode though would be in competition with Jason and Kelsey's podcast.
Yeah, for sure. I don't even think he'd be able to do his podcast during all that.
Yeah, I also feel like
that'd be hectic.
I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. But that's one that these are also everyone we've named. I feel like those are like ones that are pretty like floating around the internet already.
Yeah.
So let's move on to maybe some other people. Who else is on your list? I have a massive.
This
list.
one's kind of random. Chad Michael Murray.
I have him on my list too. Yeah. Okay. Chad Michael Murray. I actually think is super realistic.
I think he is too because he's not that famous anymore.
This is the thing. He's the perfect level of fame because he had like his like fame back like 10 years ago or like 10-15 years ago was like maybe 15 years ago was his like peak acting, right? And I feel like recently he's been kind of doing a lot more like promo and doing a lot of like different things. He's kind of trying to get back a little in like the circle. So I think he's like the perfect amount of fame for this. Like that's the person that like he's probably not going to book like the biggest movie of all time anymore. He's not like that type of actor. He's still going to get roles, but like going on Dancing with the Stars is not going to affect his like acting career, you know? Because I feel like there's some actors that are way too big that like you don't go on Dancing with the Stars because like you're an A-list actor, like, or if you want to be, like, you can't go on. It's like, you know what I mean?
No, I think he'd be perfect.
I think he would be so funny. He'd like fit our like actor middle-aged man role.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Chad Michael Murray, perfect fit, honestly.
And I feel like I'd like to see him with maybe
Whitney.
Daniela.
Oh yeah, no, because again, Daniela is like, it's giving too much. Like, just had Dylan. Like, I want to see different types of dynamics.
Well, Whitney also just had a
True.
white male.
Maybe Britt.
Yeah.
Britt and Chad Michael Murray.
Yeah, I'm also like, why can't I think about anyone else who's on right now?
Riley.
I was thinking that, but I don't know.
Yeah, she just had Scott, which would be like the same like demographic.
Yeah. How old's Riley?
I think she's 22 ish. I think she was 20 when she started the show, or even 19, and she's been on 3 seasons, so she's probably around like 22.
Is she like the age that would have watched Freaky Friday when it was?
I think she's too young.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe not Riley.
I'm the age that watched Freaky
No,
Friday.
same.
Okay.
That's what I was wondering. Like, is she? But then I'd be like kind of nervous to dance with him.
I think maybe Emma again. I don't know.
Emma's just like good for everyone.
Emma's just like very versatile.
Yes.
Give everybody. Or
Yeah.
like, I could see Jenna with Chad.
Yeah. Very hot team.
Okay, perfect. Wow, our lists are so similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go now.
Okay, so let's move on to maybe like potential influencer. Because like,
Oh, I don't think I wrote down a single influencer.
I wrote down a few influencers, and I could honestly just be super biased because like these might just be the influencers I see. But I think there's a few woman influencers that we could definitely see.
Okay.
My number one pick would be Hannah Berner.
Ooh.
Is it from the Giggly Squad?
Hannah Berner. I'm trying to think. Immediately, I went to her with Alan.
Oh my gosh.
But her and
Brandon.
Ezra,
Her and Brandon would be funny too.
yeah, they probably would be. Oh my gosh, you're so right.
So I think
I feel like she needs a guy with height though. Cause
Is she tall?
She's tall. I'm pretty sure she's pretty tall.
her and Gleb.
She's like an athlete. Gleb gives me bad vibes. I don't know anything
But
about
that's why
him.
I think they would actually be funny because Gleb is known for like the very like sexy flirtatious, like, I don't know, right? So I think she would be like so funny because she'd be like, absolutely not, like,
Yeah.
and I think it would bring out like the funny side of him, you know.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what he needs.
Because I really liked him a few seasons ago. Oh my gosh, with Shangela.
Oh, that's the season. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that
That was
like,
a dynamic. I
that's
only watched the first episode, but I'm like, I love seeing Gleb. It like, I don't know, like partnered with someone with like that kind of
because she
energy.
would be like, she would not at all be attracted to this man. She'd be like, you give me the ha ha ha, let's be friends, like. And so I think that would be a good partnership because there wouldn't be anything like that. It would literally just be like, I think I would like it actually.
And it'd be funny because
Yeah.
Gleb would be trying to be like all serious and sexy, and Hannah would just be like complete opposite.
No, exactly. Like, she can handle him. She's
Yeah.
not falling for him. Like,
no.
she's straight up, yeah. So I think her and Gleb would be hilarious.
I like that. With Hannah, I'm also a big Paige fan, so like I'd be happy to see
Either of
Paige
them.
DeSorbo, but also on.
Yeah, no, they're great.
And
I think
she'd need to be with like. She's kind of more serious, so I'd want to see her with someone a little goofier.
like who, like maybe Brandon.
Maybe she'd need to be with Brandon.
Yeah, her and Brandon would be good.
Yeah,
Anyway, I think
that's a good one.
I think she would be perfect.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like, if she's not the next
And
influencer,
I can see that actually like happening.
if she's not the next influencer, I'm not watching.
No, I can see this. I'm excited. It's a good one.
Yeah, I know, I liked that one.
Good pick. Good pick.
Okay, and then I put a couple other influencers. I don't really want them as much, but Anna Sitar, the one that was in the show, or was in the audience for a few episodes. I think that's pretty realistic because she actually has a larger following than Alex Earl.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
I didn't know until you told me that.
And I think she would be a good, like, wholesome influencer pick.
Yeah.
So, like, not that I'm saying Alex Earl's not wholesome. I just mean, like, I feel like Anna's, like, audience is super, like, a super positive, like, community.
Yeah.
And I think if we're going to pull any influencers this next season, we need to bring in, like, the good side of the internet. And again, that's not me saying that Alex's was not. I'm just saying this season in general really, like, brought out a lot of negativity. So I think pulling some positive people from the internet would be, like, a good move on their end.
Yep, I agree.
Right. With that as well, the last person I wrote that could be potentially an option is a Canadian, Spencer. Barbosa, I think her last name is. She's like a body positivity.
Yeah.
She's a little younger.
She's brunette, right?
Brunette. Yeah, she's a Canadian influencer who does like a lot of like self-love, I should say. Is like self-love is probably the best way to describe her.
I didn't know she was Canadian.
Yeah, she's Canadian. Yeah, I think she also has a pretty massive following. So I feel like those three, again, all pretty like really positive people on the internet. And yeah, I think any of those three would be a good like influencer pick.
I love that. I didn't go the influencer route.
Well, they have to.
Yeah.
They need an influencer.
You're right. I feel like when they've pulled a crowd like they did this season, they might have to stick with it.
Yeah. So that's who I think.
Yeah. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
Hannah Burner,
I know. Let's start a petition.
A top for me
Let's start a petition.
Okay, taking a bit of a turn here. My next is Scott Disick.
Oh, that's a good one.
Scott Disick. This one I've thought about for years.
Yeah.
Years
and the Kardashians have been on.
Yes.
I don't.
They?
Yeah.
Oh, Kim? I know Kim was.
Kim has been on.
Chris would be actually cool to see.
Oh my god, Chris would be. Has she been on?
No.
Let me look.
I don't
Kris
think so.
Jenner. That's a. Scott is a good one too. I love Kris Jenner though.
Scott and Kris Jenner. Either would be iconic.
I don't think Chris would do it though. She's too busy.
I don't know if she'd do it now.
But
either.
she was there this season supporting Hilaria.
I know. So might have given her a little push.
And Scott's never been on either.
No, and Scott right now is kind of flying under the radar.
That's a funny one.
I find like Scott could be like a controversial choice. But at the same time, if this was like Scott 10 years ago, 100%. Scott now, I don't think he'd have near as many fan votes as in the past.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I do think he'd be super entertaining.
I like this. Yeah, no, that's a great pick. Who would you want him with?
It needs to be a girl with a pretty big personality.
Scott and...
It might be Emma again. It might be Emma, to be honest. I'm trying to think. Daniela seems too quiet. Jenna also seems a little quiet. Riley, I would not want to put Riley through that.
No, Riley, no. People who can handle him. I feel like he's pretty playful and funny. He needs someone who's like... I feel like Daniela could be good, actually.
He's very sarcastic, I think.
I feel like Daniela would be funny.
True. I don't know. I just feel like I haven't seen that side of Daniela.
That's what I mean, though. I feel like we got like a very like tame side of her this year with Dylan.
Yeah.
I feel like she mirrors her partner.
That's a good point. I need to see a little more from her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
Yeah. And what about Chris?
Chris would need to be with...
Gleb.
No, that would be like a Hilaria part 2.
Yeah, no, you're right. Chris and Ezra? Sorry, that's
I feel like we're saying the same people for everyone, but like it makes sense. I don't know. Maybe Val?
What about Mark? I forgot Mark.
Well,
Sorry, Mark.
Mark will pick and choose.
Yeah.
When he wants to. Actually, I will say that Mark kind of explaining why he's been kind of back and forth, which he explained on the podcast.
I loved, yeah.
That I think was really good for him and for the viewers.
I also feel terrible that but
it was good because a lot of people, yes, I hate to say it, but you make assumptions when you don't know.
Yeah.
And him being able to actually speak up and tell people why, he honestly didn't have to do that. So it was nice being able to see that from him.
I agree. I really loved that. He not that he should have to explain himself, but I do think it was nice to hear, or good for him to share that with people. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. I have such a big list. Who have we talked about here? Okay, I think that... Okay, these are probably not realistic either, but Stranger Things just came out. And I feel like Gaten...
He's the one with the curly hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's been on Broadway, actually. Like, he's a Broadway kid.
Aww.
So I think, like... Is that realistic? Probably not. Not because of the Broadway, but just because, like, I think he's still, like, on his, like, high trajectory of becoming, like, of his acting career.
You never know, though, because Stranger Things, it's going to finish airing New Year's.
Yeah.
And then I don't think they pick cast until maybe the spring.
Yeah. But no, I just mean in terms of, like, this is just my realistic brain. I think he'd be awesome on the show.
Yeah.
But, like, actors, I feel like when they're trying to get into their peak, don't go on Dancing with the Stars.
True.
So I also put Keary, who is also on Stranger Things. He's Steve.
Oh, yes.
He's also in a band, like
a real band.
Yeah, he's a band. I can't remember what it's called, but he has like a few songs you'd probably know.
I would love to see him.
I think he would be really good on Dancing with the Stars. So yeah, is that realistic? I'm not sure, but those two I think would be some people I'd like to see.
I like that.
Yeah.
I didn't think about Stranger Things. Have you watched any of the new season?
Not yet.
No,
yet.
Me either. Okay. Honestly, I have Joe Jonas, but then I wrote in brackets, is he too famous?
There's no way.
So we'll move on from that.
But Frankie Jonas could.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could be another like Dylan Efron situation.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Who else did you write?
So I put in another one, Jennifer Coolidge.
Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Alicia,
who is that?
Are you kidding me?
Where's she from?
Exactly.
Where is she from? Where's she from? Answer
What
me.
isn't she in?
Coolidge? Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm so sorry. I need to put some respect on her name.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. Of course.
The most recent show she was in was The White Lotus.
Yeah, she was in The White Lotus.
But what I remember her from is A Cinderella Story.
Or Legally Blonde.
Or Legally Blonde. But no, I watched Cinderella Story.
A Cinderella Story for sure.
The one with Hilary
Which
Duff.
is giving Chad Michael Murray.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for not.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
I feel like there's certain actors and actresses where I'm like, names, but like faces, yes. I know
honestly, I'm just terrible with names and faces. Yeah. Or like celebrities.
I'm good with faces, names.
Like someone will be like, this person in all these famous movies, and I'm like, couldn't tell you their name, but if you showed me a picture, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just awful with names. Like trivia, my worst nightmare, because people are like, who played this and what movie on like the biggest movie of all time, and I'm like, I could draw a picture for you. Like,
you can see them up
here. Okay, that's a good one. Who would you want her with? I could see her with Val.
Val or Ezra?
Ezra, we're just picking for everybody. Ezra, just you get everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that feels right. I honestly,
or like
I
Brandon. I can see her with Brandon.
Like 5 pros in my head right now.
I think Brandon would be a fun pick for her too, because he's funny, and she's funny. Another in that same genre, Lisa Ann Walter. That's kind of realistic too. That's Lisa Ann Walter. That's Elaine's best friend from.
Yeah.
That's pretty realistic too.
I can see that. I feel like the internet has been talking a lot about that too.
Yeah, so I could see that. This one I love.
Yes.
And this one I could see being really realistic too, is Bart Johnson. That's the dad in High School Musical.
Oh, I have been seeing that.
So I think
no, I am not thinking about him.
What are you thinking about?
Where'd you pull that one from?
Oh my gosh, he's so funny. He's online.
What is he on?
On TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, he would be a really good pick, I think. And he'd fill our little bit older man. I think he's in his 50s, so like I'm not trying to put people in their in their age categories, but like a reality show does have people like slots, right?
Yeah.
Like you need people from all different places, different ages, so anyway, I think he would be so good. I have a few more people too. I think he would be good with, do you know who I'm even talking about?
The dad from High School Musical?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think I've seen him in anything since High School Musical.
That's what I'm saying. He's like the perfect level of fame. Yeah. He's like known, but not like, it's not going to affect his acting career right now.
No, that's true.
I think he would be good with, he'd be good with Britt, because Britt was in High School Musical.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I think they'd be fun together.
I feel like their personality as well.
Or him and Whitney would be good too, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Whitney. So how is it going to work next season? Are they, like, would they put a previous winner with someone they don't think will win?
I mean,
Like, how does that work?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, for example, Jenna got Corey this year and she won last year. So I feel like, to me, that's giving, like, we gotta be fair.
Yeah.
But then, like, I feel like I guess Val got, oh my gosh, who's that girl from Traitors season 2? She's a housewife. Oh my gosh, it's gonna bother me. No, not Teresa. I'll look it up. But he got someone who probably wasn't gonna win, like right after he won with oh my gosh, Xochitl. But he also had like Gabby and Xochitl right back to back, which are like, I guess not winners, both of them.
Those are heavy hitters, though.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna bother me. Oh, Phaedra Parks. She's a housewife. She was on season 2 of Traitors, and then
show me a photo of her. What?
She's in season 2.
I have never seen.
Have you watched season 2?
No.
You need to watch season 2. You haven't watched season 2 of Traitors?
No.
Oh my gosh, can you watch it before season 4?
I haven't even. Have you? Did you watch the first season?
I watched season 2 and then I started watching season 1, but then I got distracted with something. But season 2 is like, if not better than season 3.
Really? Okay,
yeah.
Maybe I will.
It's very
Actually,
different.
I just got Crave last
It's
night.
also different. Like season 2 and 3 are both good. They're just like different good. And
Okay,
it'll be good for you to see a different style of season before going into season 4.
I feel like I was gonna watch it right after, but I feel like you ended up spoiling something for me. So I was like, oh, I feel like I can't watch it yet. But now I forget what you spoiled. I would never
spoil.
Now I feel like I forgot what you spoiled.
Okay, is there anyone else on your list? I have quite a few people.
Snoop Dogg? With Emma?
But I feel like Snoop Dogg and Jenna would be cool too.
Yeah.
Or Snoop Dogg and Riley.
That'd be hilarious. Actually, yeah, I changed my answer.
Oh my
I like
god,
that.
that's so funny. Anyone else?
Chris Harrison.
Oh my god, he would totally be on the show.
Know, he would.
Oh my gosh, Chris Harrison. Who else would he be with?
You could put him with Whitney.
Chris Harrison and Whitney.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
Britt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Oh my god, you have some good ones.
Okay, you go.
Okay, who else do I have on here? I have Oscar Nunez, who's from The Office, but he was also recently in The Paper.
In The Paper?
Yeah, like The Paper, the show. It just came out this year. It's like a spin-off of The Office.
Newspaper.
He was in The Paper.
Is he in Winnipeg's
He was,
newspaper?
yeah, he's from The Office, but he's also on, yeah, he was in The Paper this year, which is a new, like, spin-off show of The Office.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I need to look that up.
So I think he would be funny to be on it too. I also put, oh, okay, this one also, I think realistic.
What?
Taylor Lautner.
Oh, I think that's so possible.
Wait, which one?
Yeah. How did you know I was gonna ask that?
I think
I could see that because he is kind of like not super famous right now, but I feel like he's like,
I think it's realistic because he obviously had, like, again, his like peak fame through like Twilight and all of those things. But he's a social media presence now. So like he has a podcast with his wife. Like he's very active on social media. So it's not like going on Dancing with the Stars would be some like, I don't know, there's some actors that like they post nothing. You know nothing about them. You just see them in movies and then you see like their press tour.
yeah.
Whereas like he's a very active presence on social media already. His podcast, he literally talks to all of the stars from Dancing with the Stars. So I feel like I could see that. I could see him or his wife even potentially being on it.
Yeah. I'd prefer him, but I could see her being on it more. I also think they're the type, they're not like super famous right now where like I feel like they talk to fans. Like they'll comment to fans.
They're
like,
famous, but they've definitely shifted more to just social media fame than they have like he could obviously go book a movie and still be in a movie, but I just feel like, yeah. Oh, okay. Anyway.
Is that good news?
Okay, but yeah, Taylor Lautner, I think he's realistic. I also think this would be like the perfect transition to like slightly more famous people, because again, the show's booming, like pros are becoming essentially like mini celebrities. I feel like we need like that next level, sorry about my ding, that next level celebrity, and I think Taylor Lautner's that good mix of like a bit more famous than some people that have been on the show, but like not way out of the league, you know? So I feel like that would push like the level of what the stars that could be on.
I think
So
he'd be really good too.
yeah, he would be really good.
Like, think of all the backflips he's able to do.
Yeah. Do you have anybody else? I still have so many more people, so many men. I hate that I
have a lot of men too. My next one.
I'm just like, I have a lot of ideas for women, but then I'm like, they wouldn't do it. They're too cool.
My next is Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah,
okay.
A little more random.
I
but
could see
he's
that.
like not
I could
super,
see that.
super famous. I mean, he's someone who probably wouldn't make it very far, but you know, someone just to have.
Yeah, I think
he'd be
that makes
entertaining.
sense. I put Brenda Song.
Oh, she and McCullen McCulkey.
Who's that?
Her husband.
Oh.
The kid from Home Alone. Did you not know?
No, I did not know that.
Alicia, get educated.
Yeah, that's embarrassing for me. I'm gonna be honest. Don't come for me. See, I told you, don't know names. Don't know. I don't follow. Oh, yeah. I think Brenda Song would be such a good.
Wait, you do know she's married to him, right?
Well, now I do.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. I've been in my bubble.
She'd be good though, and I think she'd be actually a really good dancer. Like she'd.
I would like to see her with Brandon. Personally, I think Brandon. I think he deserves a partner that could win.
Has he ever won?
No.
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah, I think she would match his energy.
I think so too. I think she'd be really good.
That's so funny. We have so many men, but yeah, I put Brenda Song. I also put Brittany Snow.
Oh.
I think she's a little too big though.
She's in a lot of stuff right now that's coming out. Like
Yeah.
A lot of movies and shows. So yeah, it might be harder right now.
I feel like she's slightly too big. Like she's like, when I went to her Instagram, she has 22 million followers.
Oh,
but
a little big.
But the thing is, followers is tough because oh my gosh, Lauren this year from Fifth Harmony has like 25 million Instagram followers. That clearly didn't translate at all to the vote. So like, I don't want to just go off like following, but I feel like she is someone who would do it. I don't know if she would do it right now, but I could see her doing it in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
For sure. And I would love to see her on. Brittany and I feel bad we haven't said anyone for Pasha, but Pasha I feel like is a very specific like person to, but I also feel like Brittany would be good because him and Ariana were so good together.
How did I not know that he was Ariana's partner?
Yeah, like I feel like Pasha doesn't get, not, I don't know, like him and Danielle, they were definitely like the same vibe, but I kind of like seeing him with people slightly different because I feel like it, again, like he's kind of like a mirror.
Yeah.
So I feel like him with like Brittany Snow would be cool.
I think that would actually probably work really well.
Yeah,
They'd
I
be a
think
good team.
Yeah.
I have another male.
Yeah, I have a few too.
Adam Devine. I pulled up a photo because I didn't know if you'd know.
I know who Adam Devine is. That's a great one. Yeah, he would be good.
He's also pretty famous, but like,
how big is he? I feel like he's too big.
he probably is, but like, I don't know.
That is a good one though.
He's kind of the same vibe as Andy is.
So I have a more realistic version of this.
Okay.
Chris Olsen.
Oh.
He's an influencer.
Yes, I know that name.
But I feel like same vibe, similar like energy.
Yep.
Actually, like I think pretty realistic to be on the show.
Yep. That would actually be cool if they pulled
a male influencer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he would be really good.
I also keep seeing a lot of people saying Jake Shane.
Yeah, a lot of people have said Jake Shane.
And they've been saying that for years, which he'd also like be I don't know much.
I'm gonna
about
be
him.
very honest. I don't know much about Jake Shane.
No, me either. That's why I was really surprised.
Like I definitely have seen his face. I've seen a few videos here and there like pop up, but I've never like sat down and like watched a video from him or anything.
I don't know much about him.
Yeah, so I can't say like on that, but I saw a lot of people saying that. I also saw him in some of Alex's vlogs this year.
They're
so
like best friends.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think Chris Olsen would be good.
Yeah.
Who do you think he'd be good with?
Riley.
Oh, Riley.
Yeah.
I actually think that would be cute.
I think that'd be good.
Riley would be cute, or I could also see him with Britt. I could see him with Daniela too.
Yeah,
I feel like that'd be an
interesting.
interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'd see a different side to Daniela, which I'm down for.
Yeah. Who else? I put Jesse McCartney.
He'd be cool.
But I don't think he's like,
I don't know. He was just touring with the Jonas
he
Brothers.
still
I
is
think.
touring with the Jonas Brothers. I'm
So that's a
seeing
pretty
him
big
on
deal.
December 18th.
That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah. So, yeah. Do you have anybody else?
No. My list
The
is
only
done.
other people I put, I just don't know US Olympians because I'm from Canada. And I think the Winter Olympics are this year.
Yeah.
So I think there'll be like 1 or 2 people from the Winter Olympics. I just don't know any US Olympians.
I don't know either. You're right. They probably will pull at least one. I also feel like they've never, or I'm not going to say never because I don't know. But I was going to look up hockey players. I feel like they've done a lot of like NFL, NBA players.
True.
But I don't know if they've ever had a hockey player.
I
And maybe
think
it's
they
because of.
have, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, we definitely
I guess
missed.
you have to be retired, whatever you're. If
Also,
you're an
our list is
athlete.
definitely just based off people that I like and know.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we're missing some pretty prime options, but I think our list
Oh, yeah.
is good.
Honestly, I'm surprised we had a lot of the same people.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That was fun. That was fun.
if you're still listening, let us know who you want to see in the next season, or who you think would be a good celebrity to be on the show.
Yeah. Let us know if we said anybody you don't want to see, It's fine. If you want to hear us talk about Vanderpump, or if any of you are going to be watching Vanderpump,
Yeah, let us
Let
know.
us know.
Let us know if you're watching the new Vanderpump. So we'll get back to you to see if we're recapping that or talking about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, subscribe if you want to see us recap Traitors in the new year, The Bachelorette. Those two we're for sure doing. But yeah, anything else you want to say?
No. Is there anything I should be saying? Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. We missed you. It's been a whole week. Okay,
Bye.
bye.